Okay, we're gonna solve exercises of area and perimeter, and we're gonna focus first working with parallelograms and rectangles. Okay, so the formulas for the parallelogram, both area and perimeter are here, and the formulas for rectangle, both area and perimeter are also here. They're very similar. The only slight difference is that in here we work with A and B for the perimeter of the parallelogram instead of working with the base and the height as we do in the rectangle. That's the only difference that we have in these two formulas. So let's work with the exercises. Okay, exercise number one, find area and perimeter of the following figure. That thing is a rectangle, so I'm going to use the formula for area of a rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to put area equals this thingy. Okay. Now, I need to substitute the base and the height. So which number will be B, the base? You can see in the drawing is basically this one, so it will be 4.5. So I put 4.5 times, what is the height? The height will be 3.2. Okay, so I just multiply that. That should give me the answer, 4.5 times 3.2. That will be 14.4. Okay, so the area will be 14.4 centimeters. I need to put the units. Because I'm talking about the area, I'm going to have to put those centimeters squared. Okay, that's what happens with area. The answers for area are squared units. Now, the perimeter of a rectangle will be twice the base plus twice the height. So I'm going to put perimeter will be twice the base plus twice the height. Which one is the base? The base is 4.5 in this case. And the height will be 3.2. Okay, so 2 times 4.5 plus 2 times 3.2. The answer will be 15.4. So I'm going to put 15.4 centimeters. Okay, now perimeter works with linear units, so I'm not going to put this thing squared. Only with area it's going to be squared. Okay, so those will be the two answers for area and perimeter of this figure. Okay, next exercise. I am asked to find the area and perimeter of a rectangle with a base of 13 and a height of 4. So B will be 13 and H will be 4. Just need to follow the formulas and that will be it. So area equals base times height. Instead of B, I'm going to put 13, and instead of H, I'm going to put 4. So I'm going to multiply 13 times 4. That should give me 52. Okay, so 13 times 4, 52. Because the units are meters, then I'm going to put M, and I need to put that thing squared. Okay, M to the power of 2. Okay, that will be the area. Next, I'm going to find the perimeter, so I'm going to use the formula for perimeter. For perimeter will be twice the base plus twice the height. The base in this case will be 13 and the height will be 4. So all I need to do is multiply twice the base and then add with twice the height. In this case the answer will be 34. So I put 34 in here. Meters, because those are the units of the exercise, meters. Okay, so that's the unit I'm using. And let's go with the next one. Okay, find the area and perimeter of the following figure. So I have a drawing here that is not particularly straight as this one. Okay, this one is inclined, so when it is like this, okay, we need to understand this thing is a parallelogram. Okay, these two sides, they follow the same trajectory, and these ones, they also follow the same trajectory. They're all parallel with each other, so that will be a parallelogram. Okay, so I'm going to use the formulas for parallelogram, not this ones, but this ones. Okay, so the area will be base times height for a parallelogram. Okay, oh, yes. Okay, so what will be the base in here? I have three stops in here. The base will be 12. And what will be the height? The height is always perpendicular to the base. Perpendicular means that it's straight and in the opposite direction. If the base is horizontal, then the height is going to be vertical. Those two things are considered perpendicular. Okay, so the base will be 12 and the height will be 6.5, not 8. Okay, it has to be the one that is perpendicular to the other side. Height is always perpendicular to the base. So I multiply these two numbers and I will get an answer of 78. So I will get 78 meters, and remember, we're talking about area, so the units for area are always squared. Okay, so it will be 78 square meters. Now I'm gonna find the perimeter. Okay, so I'm gonna use the formula for perimeter. Okay, in this case the perimeter will be twice one of the sides plus twice the other side, which will be the base. So I know that B will be 12. A will be the number 8. Okay, so it will be, instead of 8, I'm gonna put 8. And instead of B, I'm gonna put 12. Then I multiply those and then I add them, and that will give me an answer of 40. Okay, so 2 times 8, it will be 16, and 2 times 12 will be 24. 16 plus 24, that will give me 40 meters. Remember, I'm not gonna square when I'm talking about perimeter. I only square the units when I'm talking about area. Okay. So let's go with the next one. Okay, find the area and perimeter of a parallelogram. Okay, it's a parallelogram, so I have three sides. Okay, I have the base, the inclined side, and the height that is always perpendicular to the base, right? Okay, so it says that this parallelogram has some sides. Those sides are 15 inches and 7 inches of measure. Okay, and the height is 4 inches, so I have those three pieces of information. Okay, I have one of them, which will be the base. I don't know which one. I have the other side, I don't know which one it is, and I have the height, which is 4, but it says that the height is perpendicular to the 7 inches side. So the 7 inches side will be the base, because base and height are always perpendicular. So I know the base will be 7, the height will be 4, and the other side, A, will be 15. Okay, so with that information, I'm just gonna copy the formulas of area and perimeter for a parallelogram. So the formula for area of a parallelogram is base times height. So I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, area equals base times height, and the base will be 7, the height will be 4. Okay, so 7 times 4, that will give me the area of the parallelogram. 7 times 4 will be 28. Okay, 28 inches. Remember, I need to put this unit square. Okay, so it will be squared inches. 28 squared inches, that will be the area of this parallelogram. Next, I'm going to continue using the formula of perimeter for a parallelogram. Okay, formula for perimeter of a parallelogram is twice the diagonal side plus twice the base. Okay, so side A will be 15, and the base, or side B, will be 7. Okay, so all I need to do is basically multiply these things. 2 times 15, that will be 30. 2 times 7, that will be 14. Okay, 30 plus 14, that will give me 44. Okay, 44 inches, because the units we're talking about are inches. And that will be it. Okay, that's how we find area and perimeter with parallelograms and with rectangles.